If you are struggling to pay off your credit card debt, an alternative may be to negotiate directly with your creditors to reduce interest rates or even the total debt balance. In this video, we will explain how debt negotiation works, the benefits of this approach, and how you can use financial counseling programs to assist in this process. First, let's look at how you can negotiate directly with your creditors to improve the terms of your debt. Debt negotiation can be an effective way to reduce your financial burden, especially if you are struggling to pay off accumulated interest. Reducing interest rates. One of the first things you can negotiate with your creditors is a reduction in interest rates. If you are paying a high interest rate on your credit card, try calling the creditor and requesting a reduction. Often, creditors are willing to lower the interest rate if you are in financial difficulty, especially if you have a good payment history or can demonstrate that you are struggling to pay off the debt. Practical example. Suppose you have a $5,000 credit card debt with a 24% interest rate. After a successful negotiation, you may be able to reduce the rate to 12%, which would make a significant difference in the total amount of interest paid. Before negotiation. Owe debt, $5,000. Owe interest rate, 24%. Owe monthly payment, $200. Owe total paid after 1 year, $6,000, including interest. After negotiation. Owe debt, $5,000. Owe interest rate, 12%. Owe monthly payment, $200. Owe total paid after 1 year, $5,400, including interest. In this example, negotiation would reduce the total interest paid over the year, saving $600. Reducing the debt balance. In some cases, you may be able to negotiate not only the interest rates but also the total debt balance. This can be done through a debt settlement agreement, where the creditor agrees to accept a lump sum payment or a lower amount than the total balance owed. Practical example. If you have an $8,000 credit card debt, you may negotiate with the creditor to pay only $6,000 as a full settlement, reducing the total debt by 25%. Before negotiation. Owe total debt, $8,000. Owe interest rate, 22%. Owe monthly payment, $300. Owe total paid after 1 year, $9,000, including interest. After negotiation. Owe reduced debt, $6,000. Owe interest rate, 22%. Owe lump sum payment, $6,000. In this case, you would save $3,000 by negotiating a reduction in the debt balance. Practical steps to negotiate your credit card debt with financial counseling agencies. If you do not feel comfortable negotiating directly with creditors or if you are dealing with multiple debts, one option is to work with a financial counseling agency. These organizations can help you negotiate your credit card debt and secure better payment terms. Step 1. Assess your debts and personal finances. Before contacting a financial counseling agency, gather all information about your debts, including outstanding balances, interest rates, monthly payments, and deadlines. This will help the agency understand your situation and formulate the best strategy for negotiating your debts. Practical example. Total credit card debt, $15,000. Average interest rates, 18% to 22%. Monthly payment, $500. Negotiation goal, reduce interest rates and improve repayment terms. Step 2. Choose a reliable financial counseling agency. Research certified financial counseling agencies with a good reputation. They should be accredited by organizations such as the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, NFCC. Make sure the agency is legitimate and not trying to charge high fees without delivering results. Practical example. You find a certified agency that offers free consultation services and a reasonable fee to manage debt negotiations with creditors. You decide to hire their services to assist with the negotiation. Step 3. Work with the agency to negotiate your debts. Once you choose an agency, they will contact your creditors on your behalf and start negotiating lower interest rates, possible debt balance reductions, and more manageable repayment plans. Many times, agencies can secure favorable agreements with creditors due to their experience and established relationships. Practical example. The counseling agency negotiates with your creditors and successfully reduces the interest rate from 22% to 10% on several credit cards, as well as adjusting your monthly payment to a more manageable amount of $250. This helps make the debt more affordable, and you end up paying less interest in the long run. Step 4. Adopt the new payment plan and monitor your progress. Once an agreement is reached, you will start making payments according to the new established plan. It is important to track all payments and deadlines to ensure you stay on track and avoid penalties. Practical example. You begin making reduced payments of $250 per month and track your progress through the agency's online portal. Over time, you see your debt decreasing more quickly since you are paying more than the minimum and your interest rate has been lowered. Debt negotiation can be a great way to reduce your financial burden, but there are some key tips to increase your chances of success. 1. Be honest about your financial situation. Be transparent with your creditors or the financial counseling agency about your situation. They need to understand how much you can afford to pay to negotiate the best possible terms. 2. Stay calm and persistent. Negotiation can be a lengthy process, but don't give up. Keep negotiating until you reach the best possible agreement. 3. Avoid new debts during the process. While negotiating your debts, avoid adding new charges to your credit cards, or you may end up in an even worse situation. Negotiating your credit card debt may seem challenging, but with the right approach, you can reduce interest rates, lower your debt balance, and make repayment easier. Whether negotiating directly with your creditors or with the help of a financial counseling agency, the most important thing is to take action. With persistence and planning, you can get out of debt and regain control of your finances.